All right.
Okay. Let's go outside and see what's going on. We've got a lot of changes going on in your weather. I want to start with the wind advisories that are in effect. It's showing up in orange there. There is a cold front that's going to be blowing on through as we go through tonight and then into tomorrow. That's really going to change our weather for a couple of days. So the wind advisories that are in effect kick in at 2 and run through 8. And in green here, we actually have some freeze warnings. You know, every time that the Weather Service will try to give you an indication of when the first freeze is. So that is expected for Durango, for Cortez, for Alamosa, for Pagosa Springs for tonight. Here's the latest on the wind gusts. Already 36 miles an hour in Durango, 24 in Farmington, and some teens and 20s. Now, this is all ahead of the front. This is kind of mild to warm air. The temperatures are in the 60s and 70s right now across the northern part of the state, including 68 in Santa Fe. And then they're in the 80s to near 90 degrees down in the southeast. So the day is going to be warm still, and then as we go into the evening and overnight and that front starts to push on through, that's when we're going to see the cooler air move in. But on either side of that front, we're going to see some windy conditions. So here's the latest. We're at 74 now. We have 37% on the relative humidity. In the forecast, as I see it, about 82 for the high. The clouds in and out, and the winds picking up 25, 35, maybe occasionally more than that in the metro as we go through the afternoon and evening. 43 to 48 for the overnight lows tonight. Could see a few spot showers along the mountains. More than that, it's going to be the wind and the cold air. So be prepared to see those and feel those winds kind of slamming into the house later on into the afternoon and especially tonight. Tomorrow, behind the front, 65 for the high. 65 for the high. Now, it just so happens that tomorrow is the first day of fall. It kicks in officially at 3:18 during the afternoon, so we're definitely going to have a fall day, not even a fall-like day. It's actually going to be fall. Here's a front right here. See this area right in here? That's the front, and it swings back like this. So it's already gone through parts of Colorado. There is some precipitation there. So I want to break this down for you. What we're going to end up seeing, you see the rain, you see the showers, and you see the white. There's actually some snow flying in some of the mountains, and this is all high elevation stuff. So out ahead of it, there's the front. Out ahead of it for today, kind of a warm to mild day from the north to the south where it gets hot. As that front blows through during the evening, overnight hours, bang, we're going to see that cooler air pushing in, and that's going to produce some chillier temperatures for tomorrow for highs. I mentioned that 60s here, 50s to the north, and some 60s down in Roswell, Carlsbad, and Hobbs. So that means about 25 degrees cooler for them compared to highs today. And some rain mixing with some high-level snows across the Sangre de Cristos and back into the northwest. If we see anything here, it'll be real spotty along the Manzanos and along the Sandias. I'm not saying we couldn't get a flake out of this, and I'm not talking about Mike Powers. I'm just saying it could happen. So just keep that in mind as we go through the rest of the day and then into tonight. So that's kind of the scenario for the next few days. So we'll keep an eye on that, but expect some changes as we go through tomorrow.
Okay, very good, Mike. I'll get even.